Thanks a lot, Chris. Now let's have a look at some show business news. And the Oasis lead singer Liam Gallagher is going to America after all. Yesterday, he walked out on the rest of the group 15 minutes before their flight took off from Heathrow. His record company says he'll stay in London until the end of the week, and then he'll join Oasis' 3-week tour of the States.
The unpredictable lead singer walked out on his brother and band at Heathrow just minutes before they were due to leave for Chicago. The 23-year-old star demanded his luggage be unloaded before catching a taxi to the North London house he shares with fiancée Patsy Kensit. The £750,000 house has been sold and the couple needs somewhere to live. It's thought Liam will spend the week house hunting and join the band at the end of the week. The walkout comes just days after the singer pulled out of an unplugged concert at the Royal Festival Hall, suffering from a sore throat. Noel stepped in as lead singer, and the band's record company, Creation Records, said he was such a success they're confident the American tour can kick off without Liam. But it remains to be seen how the fans will react to seeing only one half of the Gallagher brothers. Helen Morton, Sky News.
Hi there, here are the latest stories from MTV News. Oasis will begin their American tour without Liam Gallagher on vocals. Liam walked out on the band this week 15 minutes before he was due to fly out to Chicago for Oasis' first concert. Liam also failed to perform at Oasis' MTV Unplugged show in London last Friday. The audience was told he had a sore throat. Liam is staying at his girlfriend Patsy Kensit's house in London, where the couple were due to move out of today. Our reporter Naomi Sese was there on the spot.
I'm here outside the house of Oasis lead singer Liam Gallagher. Liam has been seen walking around this morning, but he refuses to give any information to the press, and speculation is growing that Liam has left the group. I spoke to some of his fans earlier this morning, and this is what they had to say. Why are you actually out here?
Because we just want to know the story, and we've been coming down here every day for the past week and a half to see him. And we see him yesterday at the airport just as he was leaving to come back here. And he said that he wasn't going, so, and in the papers today they're saying they've split up, but it's rubbish.
What makes you say that it's rubbish?
I don't know, they're just too much of a close-knit band to split up. I mean, they're always saying they want to be bigger than the Beatles, and they've just cracked it, so they're going to keep going.
Would you be upset if they did split up?
Yeah.
Well, it seems that the fans might not have to worry, at least if one is to believe Liam's brother Noel. This is what he told us a couple of weeks ago when we asked about the future of the band.
We're not going to split up at any point. Before, I mean, we intend to see out to do 6 albums, which is what we signed up to do, and then we'll see what happens from there. The thing is, I actually like taking the piss out of people, especially in the press.
Liam today told reporters that he had spoken to his brother Noel and also dismissed rumours of an Oasis split. The band's record company, on the other hand, have their own explanation as to what's going on. They have issued a statement saying Liam wanted to sort out a, quote, personal matter before joining the band later on the US tour. They also add that Liam has been officially diagnosed by a doctor as suffering from laryngitis and is taking antibiotics and painkillers. And lastly, the label says Liam is looking for a new house, which is the most important thing for him at the moment. Oasis problems continue. Since Liam Gallagher decided not to turn up for the start of the American tour, Oasis fans in Chicago, where the tour started last night, are demanding their money back. It's not unlikely that Oasis might be sued by some of the concert organisers for not bringing Liam along. Meanwhile, Noel Gallagher of Oasis has been commenting on his brother Liam staying in Britain while the band begin their American tour. He says Liam's absence isn't a problem.
Well, there's no point in you being out in America and being in a bad mood and thinking about other things. You might as well stay here. And I said, just go and do what you've got to do and just, you know, make sure when you come out it'll be all right. And he said, yeah, and that was it. The last thing I said to him was, see you later.
Until Liam joins the rest of the band in America, Noel will continue to lead the group on their US tour.
I mean, I can sing, you know what I mean? I can sing as well as he can. I mean, I'm in no way like a frontman or anything like that, and it's going to be hard work.
In happy Oasis news, the Christmas present an Oasis fan will want is being released on November 4th. The band's singles from their 2 albums, Definitely Maybe and What's the Story Morning Glory, are to be made available as 2 limited edition CD box sets. They will also include an interview CD from the band's infamous chats with the press from around the world. Noel Gallagher of Oasis has revealed he is the person who has put a stop to the new Lemonheads single being released. You may remember that we told you that Lemonheads singer Evan Dando claimed Noel wrote the song Purple Parallelogram with him. And Sony Music, the company who published Noel Gallagher's songs, objected to the single's release. But did Noel ever write that song?
Let's just say the memory's a bit hazy from around then. I don't actually recall writing this tune. So I got a tape of it the other day, and it doesn't sound like one of mine. It doesn't sound like one of his. So I don't know, but I can't remember. So, but I'll definitely take the check if anyone's giving any money away. I mean, I'll take that.
The Gallagher brothers are obviously not content with being on the front cover of every newspaper, as next month they will each have their own magazine front cover. 2 editions of the British music magazine Select will be published next month. One will feature Liam Gallagher, and the other Noel Gallagher. And the who's most popular out of Liam and Noel question will be finally answered, as the publishers intend to keep a close eye on which magazine sells the best. That's it for MTV News for now. See you soon. Hi there, here are the latest stories from MTV News. The latest problems for British rock band Oasis seem to be over. Singer Liam Gallagher left London today to fly out to New York to join the band for its American tour. Earlier this week, Liam walked out on Oasis, saying he had to find a new home for him and his girlfriend Patsy Kensit. Liam also failed to perform at the band's MTV Unplugged show in London last Friday as he had a sore throat, but now he's back to his former self.
I just had to come back, do a bit of packing, you know, like you do when you're in an house and you've got to move.
You'd packed already, though?
No, we hadn't packed, so we had to find an house. And it wasn't hard with all these little pests here.
The press he's talking about.
It.
You got
and
the
it wasn't
house.
Patsy's fault. She'd never do that. She loves me, you know what I mean? She loves me being in a band.
I know. What is all this about
And
Patsy? Everyone's saying she's like Yoko Ono now. And
it's not like that. She's blonde hair. She's about that much bigger than Yoko.
she's gorgeous, isn't she,
She's gorgeous, yeah. But it wasn't her fault, people. Been at the doctor, she's got laryngitis. It's okay when I get to America. It's right, I'm at a gig, you know what I mean? It's just that I had to find an house, you know what I mean? No point I go to America coming back and living in hotels. I've just come from an hotel to setting menus. No good, that is. You do your gigs and that after you're settled and happy. And I weren't happy, I didn't have nowhere to live, so that comes first. I'm not going on the street.
No, I
can't go to America not feeling good, otherwise there's no point of being there.
So you've sorted the house situation now. Now, what about you and Noel? Because again, the press goes on.
Right, me and Noel are sound. He's rang me up and that. I've had chats and that. He can't wait to see me.
And as per usual, Liam put on a show for the cameras as he left London's Heathrow Airport for his journey to America.
Smile, come on.
The next date on Oasis' American tour is in Detroit tomorrow night, and we'll keep you informed on how that goes.
The lead singer of Oasis will rejoin the band in time for a concert in Michigan Friday. Gallagher's brother Noel filled in for the singer at a concert in Illinois this week, where a few fans demanded refunds. Liam Gallagher told reporters on Monday that he couldn't make the beginning of the tour because he has to find a new place to live.
Liam flies in and tells us why he's late.
Two things, laryngitis, nowhere to live.
Some people here are saying you've got an arrogant attitude.
Oh, I have. That's what makes Oasis, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. Oasis are reunited for their American tour. To show business news now, well, he's put estate agents and doctors behind him. Tonight it's back to the day job for Liam Gallagher. The Oasis star has joined the rest of the group in America in time for their next concert in Detroit. He was unrepentant about his much-delayed arrival.
There was a time when all a pop star had to concern himself with was sex, drugs and rock and roll. But as Liam Gallagher flew into Chicago, he cited more mundane reasons for missing the start of Oasis's American tour.
Those two things, laryngitis, nowhere to live.
Some people here are saying you've got an arrogant attitude.
Oh, I have. That's what makes Oasis, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
There was no mob of adoring fans to greet the bad boy of Britpop. Perhaps they got word of his comments that he didn't care if they were disappointed. He'd missed Oasis's Chicago performance.
I had to find an house, simple as that. I can't come to America and go back to England and have nowhere to live. I'm sorry. I come first. I come first.
You come before your family. You make
Yeah, of course I do. That's me, yeah.
You have a consequence.
I come first. I don't care. I forgot about it. I didn't know. No one sorted my house out. I come first before any. And that's my attitude, all right?
But before the man with the golden, if somewhat temperamental larynx left to meet up with the rest of Oasis for tonight's concert in Detroit, he made peace with his American followers.
And Liam, what do you want to say to your fans in America?
Love ya.
David Bowden, Sky News.